Desmond, your spot's been pretty secure for a long time, a couple of years it seems like, and now you're competing. I mean, how different of a situation is that?
I wouldn't say my spot was ever secure. I mean, it's competition every year. You know, that's the kind of mentality on this team, is that no spot's ever guaranteed. You got to come in every day and you got to earn your playing time on that field. And that's no different this year, whether you're a freshman through whether you're a senior. So that's kind of been our mindset going through. There's a lot of competition going on at a lot of positions, linebacker especially being one of them, where we have a lot of depth and a lot of talented guys that can bring something to this team and really contribute on that type of ball.
There's been quite a bit of talk about Joe Bolden and what he's done in fall camp. And sort of his stepping up maybe as a little bit of a leader too. Have you noticed that from him?
Yeah, I mean, Joe's a guy that's a tremendous worker. He has a great work ethic. He comes in every day. He's made a lot of improvements both on and off the field as far as strength gains, the mental aspect of kind of knowing how the game flows and really picking up a lot of pre-snap cues, things like that. And so Joe's made a lot of strides in the past year, especially, and really honed in. And he's kind of deserved every chance that he's gotten. He's made the most of it. He's done a pretty good job so far.
And going against the offense in practice, do you see sort of strides in the running game from where it was a year ago?
I think so. I think those guys are working hard, definitely on that side of the ball. It's a little bit harder from my perspective because usually if they're doing it well, then we're doing it wrong. So kind of a little bit of a negative outlook from that perspective, I guess. But I think those guys have done a really good job with their communication and working with Coach Nuss and getting all those things down. But then again, like I said, I can't speak too much on behalf of that.
Brady was mentioning that he wants to continue putting stress on the players. Mm-hmm. Do you still think there's that just a large step that the team still has to make in terms of, I guess, getting that mental strength or whatever you want to call it?
Overcoming adversity is a big thing, no matter what season you're in, what team you're on. The ability to kind of respond when you're down in a game, or maybe a call doesn't go your way or anything like that. So that's, I think, what he kind of talks about, or my understanding of it, when he talks about putting that stress on us, is kind of being able to overcome that adversity as a team. And that's kind of what fall camp allows you to do, is be in some of the hot weather situations, when your legs are tired, you're dead, things like that. Really grind out that part of camp. So really putting that stress on you from that perspective, both physically and mentally.
What's been the response?
I think it's been well so far. I've been really impressed with the team and how well they've come to work every day, the energy that's come into this building, and I'm really excited for the way that these guys are excited about the season in football.
What did your team? What did you guys gain from last night's scrimmage, and how are you going to apply that to Saturday night as well?
Yeah, I mean, we got about 140 plays in, I think, yesterday. A lot of guys got a lot of playing time, saw some different situations. We worked on the communication, things like that. So guys just get a little bit more of experience, that game-type feel. We were up in the stadium, so Saturday won't be the first time up there. But just kind of one of those things, those routine things of getting a feel of how the game goes, how it flows. Obviously you can't emulate it exactly, but getting that feeling and kind of just working together.
How's it been for you to change spots, and what's been the hardest thing to go back to?
To be honest, I've got that question a lot, but I've kind of played both ever since my junior year. I moved back and forth quite a bit, playing both of them. So it hasn't been too different for me, to be honest. The expectation, as I've said before, has always been to know both of them, and that's kind of the expectation this year as well. So I wouldn't say I'm a primarily Will or Mike linebacker. I bounce back and forth quite a bit. But I mean, as far as differences, they're not too far apart. I mean, when I originally made the transition from Will to Mike, it wasn't that big a deal. Just a couple things different here and there, but overall, it's a lot of the same concepts.
So you and Jake are kind of both working with the mic at times?
There's all three of us are kind of are rotating through right now. Myself, Jake, and Joe.
Okay. Between the two?
Between the two positions, yes.
So Jake's doing some of the Will, too?
Jake's been playing primarily Mike, but he knows how to play Will as well.
Going back to talking about the offense, is there one running back in that group that's maybe a little bit tougher to tackle than the others?
I'm trying to think. It's hard to say that one stands out because I think they all kind of have a little bit different running style to them. So it's hard to kind of single out one of them. I think they all have been running hard through fall camp, and I think there's a lot of competition at that position as well, just because, like I said, the different elements that they each bring to how they run the ball, and they've all been putting on, showcasing their skills pretty much every day.